in this video, I'm going to discuss about these questions. A committee of 5 people means that they want a committee of 5 people is to be chosen from 6 men and 4 women. In how many ways can this be done if there must be 3 men and 2 women on the committee? Right, the first 2 questions is very familiar for you because I've discussed before. My focus on this example will be the 3rd question. So never mind, I will discuss the first and the second question first. So if there must be 3 men and 2 women, alright, so it means that for the first question, there must be 3 men and 2 women. A committee of how many members? Alright, a committee of 5 people, right? So total you have 10. So there is a condition. So means that the number of way of choosing the 3 men, right? 6 men choosing 3 men and the 4 women choosing 2 women, right? Which giving you 120 types, okay? The ways of the committee can be formed, right? Okay, let's look at the part B, right? Question 2. If there must be more men than women on the committee, right? You can pause the video, look at the question and try, right? So if there must be more men than women, more men. So what is mean by more men? More men means that it can have 5 men, right? All is men. You must know that you need to choose 5 persons, right, in the committee. It can be all inside the committee is 5 men, right? It's enough because you have 6 men, right? Or maybe you have 4 men, 1 woman, right? It's still considered as more because you have 4 men, right? Majority. So or 3 men, right? 3 men, 2 women. So means that 3, 4 or 5 men. 5 men is all inside the committee is men. This is 4 men and 1 woman, and this is 3 men, 2 women. It's still considered more, but it cannot be 2 men. If you have 2 men, means there must be 3 women because the committee need 5 members, right? So this is all the possibility that we have. So means that means that woman choose no one. All right, I can just write 6 choose all as long as this is 5. All right, total must be 5. All right. 5 means 5 members chosen from the men. Alright, or means another situation. Maybe can be 4 men, 1 woman. 4 men means that the 6 men choosing 4 men, right? 4 men, and the women 4 women choosing 1. Total of this must be 5, right? Because committee of 5 members. So or 6 choose 3, right? 3 men. 3 men and 2 women. Men is still majority, right? So times with 4 choose 2. Total up 3 plus 2 will be 5 members, right? And you can calculate by using calculator, and you are getting 186. All right, 186 ways, right? I think these 2 questions supposed to be okay for you, right? Okay. Now let's look at the final question. Let's see how to solve it. Alright, let's look at this final question. I will take some time to explain this, right? Or I really hope you take some time to think about this. If there must be 3 men and 2 women, right? It's the same case as this one. It must be 3 men and 2 women, right, on the committee. So, but the condition is 1 particular woman refused to be on the committee with 1 particular man. These 2, they are fighting, I think, okay? I think they don't like each other. So if that man is in, the woman will not inside there. If the woman is inside, if that particular woman is inside there, then that man will not in the committee. So how to deal with this type of cases, right? With this type of difficult people, okay? So better we don't fight, right? We're causing problem for the committee. So, okay, let's see. So, okay, let's assume that man is someone, the name is Aiman, alright? Let's say this is Aiman, okay? Aiman, maybe Aiman is fighting, means that they are actually jealous to each other. So, Aiman and maybe Karen, alright? Aiman and Karen, maybe these 2, they are fighting, okay? Always talk bad about each other, okay? When Aiman in, this will have conflict with Aiman, alright? So means these 2 must be separated, right? Based on this question here, let's say So if there must be 3 men and 2 women, and one particular woman, let's say Karen, refused to be on the committee with one particular man, right? Okay, then what happened, right? What happened? So let's now I separate the men. Okay, the man consists of 6 men. Okay, 6 men. With the 6 men, one of them is Aiman. Aiman is the one have conflict with Karen. So I know this is Aiman. So and another 5 men, no problem. I don't know. I don't care who are they, because they got no problem. Okay, so 4 women, right? Of the 4 women, one is Karen. Okay, it's just an example, right? Okay, this is just an example. So Karen, and another will be 3 women, right? So 3 women. So if Aiman is in the committee, Karen will not in the committee, right? Or if Karen is in the committee, Aiman will not in the committee, right? So now how to form this means that we have situation, right? But the committee must have the condition here is must have 3 men, 2 women, right? 3 men, 2 women. Okay, I give you some situation. Okay, there are 2 ways of doing this. Okay, I give you the first alternative. The first alternative is, let's say Aiman want to join the committee. Aiman is in, means that Aiman is in, right? Aiman in the committee. If Aiman must in the committee, Aiman must in the committee, then Karen definitely will not in the committee. That's the meaning here. Alright, so the first case, the case 1. If Aiman in, Karen not in. So how to calculate? But they must have 3 men and 2 women. So means Aiman is in. So Aiman is already in. Right? Means that, okay, I can say Aiman is in one particular. And men. This is men, right? You need 2 men. So you need 2 men. Aiman is in. Aiman is one of the men. So the other 2 men, I need to choose 2. But it's from the remaining 5. Right? Remaining 5 men. Right? And at the same time, right? For women, Karen cannot be included. Karen is out. Okay? Aiman in. Karen said, I out. Okay? So now I have how many women? The 4 women, 1 is Karen. So now remaining we have 3 women, right? The 3 women choose the remaining 2 women, right? So sorry, here you have 3 men and you have 2 women, right? Now complete. 1 plus 2 plus 2, 5% already. Aiman in, right? Karen not in. That's why become 3. Sir, kenapa jadi 3? Sebab Karen tak boleh dalam. Karen tak boleh. Because why? The 4 women, 1 is Karen. Karen tak boleh. So tinggal lagi 3. Only left 3. So 3 choose the remaining 2. Then solve the problem, right? Okay, case 2. Of course, case 2 is Karen in the committee. Karen is in the committee, right? If Karen in the committee, now, okay, I explain slowly. If you can understand very fast, then means you are very good, excellent, right? Alright, now the case 2, Karen in the committee. Alright, now Karen is joining. So if Karen is joining, case 2, I'm not talking about case 2 now. So Aiman cannot in, right? Okay, the case 2. Maybe, right? Maybe this situation or this situation, right? Or. So I use the word or. So means that, alright, means that the man, Aiman is not included. Now in this case, Karen is in. So the 5 men, the 5 remaining men choosing the 3 men, right? You know that among the 5 men, Aiman is not in, right? Aiman is not in. And at the same time, so because Karen, right? Karen. So Karen is in the committee. 1C1 means she choose herself, right? I want to inside the committee. Okay, okay, you go in. So now, so the remaining, I still need how many women? So women, I need 2. I need 1 more, right? The 1 more come from where? Karen already inside. So the 4, 1 is Karen, 3. The 3 remaining is the remaining woman. So this will be another combination. Alright, now you have 2 cases. Is it enough, right? Is it you already consider enough, right? No, there is another possibility, right? Because why? They said if Aiman in, Karen not in. If Karen in, Aiman not in, right? So there is another possibility can solve this problem. So what do you think, right? How to solve the problem? Is it this enough? Means that Aiman and Karen must one of them inside? No, it can be these two is out. Okay nak? Okay, you dua orang gaduh. Saya susah lah nak tentukan Karen dengan Aiman, tak payahlah. Okay, you dua orang balik rumah. Okay nak? So now means that the two also not in the committee. Also we can solve the problem, right? So means what? Now Aiman is out. Left 5. So the case 3 now. Case 3. Aiman and Karen not in the committee. Not in the committee. Right? Not in the committee. So means that the case 3 here will be 5 choose 3. 5 choose 3. Why 5 choose 3? Aiman cannot in. You cannot. So 5 choose 3. Karen cannot in. Even though got 4 women, but only left 3. So 3 choose the remaining 2. Right? If you add up these 3, you are getting the answer. Right? The answer. So let's see. Let's calculate. This will be 30. Right? Calculator, I get 30. This one also I get 30. Right? And this one I think also 30. Yeah, 30 ways, 30 ways, 30 ways. Right? 30 ways, 30 ways, 30 ways. So what is the total possibility? Actually, you need to rewrite. Okay, you can just write this way. The number of ways, right? The numbers of ways of selection, will be 1C1 times with 5C2 times with 3C2 or. That's why I'm using plus. Because or can be case 1 or case 2. This is different situation, okay? We use the word or. So 5C3 times with 1C1 times with 3C1, right? And plus with 5C3, the case 3, times with 3C2, which is 30. Total everything 90, right? Add up the possibility. You can write or you divide them to case, alright? So this is just for me to explain to you, right? So you can actually think in writing in a rough paper, and this is what we want, right? Case 1, case 2, and case 3. So I will give you another alternative, right? Which is much more easier compared to this. Right? If you already think out that solution compared to this, means you are very excellent. Alright? So now, if you haven't think about that, you try to think, is there any alternative to solving this problem or not? So for now, the answer is 90 for sure. Alright? I will divide them to 3 cases here. Alright, let's look at the alternative 2 that I mentioned for part C here. Right, which I don't want to divide to cases. So what is the alternative here? Means that, do you still remember question 1? Right, they want how many men? 3 men and 2 women, right? And question 3 also, if you see carefully, question 1 they said must be 3 men and 2 women. Question 3 also, it must be 3 men and 2 women. Right? Assume that Aiman and Karen initially they are very good, right? They are good friends, okay? They always share their happiness. So this means question 1 is where they start to know each other. Alright? They are very good, but don't know what happened. So 6 choose 3 of them times with 4 choose any 2 of them, right? Because they want 3 women and 3 men, 2 women, right? So 4 choose 2, 6 choose 3, right? This is Aiman, and maybe Aiman is in the committee or maybe not, right? But this is Aiman and Karen can be together, right? So this is all the possibility, right? All the possibility. Inside here got Aiman is in. This one is divided to many cases. It can be Aiman and Karen is inside. Or can be Aiman inside, Aiman is in, Karen is out. Alright? Karen is not in, right? Or maybe Aiman is not in, Karen is inside. Or maybe Aiman and Karen also not in the committee, right? It can be happen. This is all the 4 possibility, right? This is all the 4 possibility. Just now, I have do it quite complicated, right? I consider case 1, case 2, case 3. Aiman in, Karen not in, alright? Or Aiman and Karen is not in, Aiman is in, Karen is not in. So now, you see all the 3 cases is here, right? So, isn't it easy? I taken this, the answer for part A, minus away the possibly Aiman and Karen is together, right? Once I minus that Aiman and Karen must be in the committee, then the rest will be Aiman not in, Karen in. Aiman and Karen is not in. Or Aiman is in, Karen is not in, right? Easy. So we think about this. So now I'm going to solve this by using this method. I take 6C3, 4C2, minus away this possibility, right? Then this is the one they gaduh lah, okay? Aiman tak ada, Karen ada. Aiman ada, Karen tak ada. Aiman dan Karen pun tak ada. Okay, they cannot in the committee, right? They cannot together in the committee. So means minus away, they must be together, right? So means that Aiman is inside, Karen is inside. So I got how many men? 6 men, right? 4 women. So Aiman is already inside. So I still got how many men? 5 men. And woman, Karen sudah dalam, kan? Already inside. So I have 3 more women, right? 3 more women. So I need how many more men? How many men I need? I need 3 men, 2 women, right? So sudah ada 1 orang Aiman. So I need another 2 from the remaining 5, right? And I need 1 more woman because Karen already inside. So 4 become 3. So 3 choose the other 1, then complete. Then if you calculate, you are getting the same result. Alright, which will give you the result of 90s. Alright, 90s. Alright, hope you understand. Okay, it's actually depend on how you understand the situation. There are actually no right or absolute right. That the case for permutation and combination, because different people understand the situation in different way. Alright, so hope you understand. So we will go for more examples